I'll show you the side of the world, the places that you'll never see. Come follow me. What could you be afraid of if I'm right here with you? You know everything will change.
Right, what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to show you one of the best games I've played this year called Tetris Effect Connected. And I've not been a big fan of Tetris games, mainly because I'm not really an old guy, but this game really got me into playing it, and now it's like one of the best downtime games I play in my spare time. And this isn't just another Tetris game. Tetris Effect is one that, compared to the other ones, this game's soundtrack is one of the most enjoyable ones I've ever listened to the point where I've downloaded it on Spotify and I listen to it from time to time. There's also quite a lot to do in Tetris Effect. There's co-op to the quote-unquote story mode that they call the journey, as well as challenges to do with like little puzzles and obstacles. So there's a lot of content here to play with, and compared to most Tetris games, you have a lot to do and you can't really ever get bored. Starting off is the story, which they call the journey mode. This is a series of Tetris levels where you have to hit a certain amount of lines in order to progress to the next level. In total, there are 27 levels for you to go through and experience, all with different music and atmospheres and different locations. From the sea with jellyfishes to snowy mountaintops, and at one point some sort of cult. I don't really know what that one's about, but it's an interesting experience. You'll definitely get your money's worth. So after you play through the journey, which would roughly take you around an hour or two depending on the difficulty you choose, you can play through the next section, which is called the effects mode. And there are 4 different types of modes called classic, relaxed, focused, and adventurous, each with their own kind of purpose. The classic being your typical Tetris with clearing 150 lines to do in sprints for 3 minutes. Then there's relax, where you get to play your favorite levels from the journey with no game over, so you can chill out and play Tetris for as long as you want with like no kind of like pressure, and you can like slowly build up the pace and stuff like that. Next there's focus, where you have to play a certain way, like making consecutive combos or trying to make all clears in a single go. And this one's more like challenging, so if you like want to try and actually get better at Tetris, this is like the effect that you'd want to play the most. And then adventurous is your kind of like wacky scenario sort of effect. So like at random times there's different effects happening on screen. So you kind of have to like adapt to like what you're doing in order to not die in the end. So all these modes will offer you something different, and at the end you get graded. So if you want to achieve the highest rank, which is SS rank, you have to do very, very well, and it's actually very hard to get SS rank. But if you're the kind of person that likes to go for achievements and stuff, then you get graded through every single level you do in the game, from the journey to the effects, the multiplayer. You always get graded. So at the end of every level, you always know how well or bad you did. The last part of Tetris Effect that there is to cover is the multiplayer aspect. There are many different modes to choose from in this Tetris multiplayer, from the new connected game mode to the classic 1v1 Tetris. In Connect, it is a 3v1 co-op mode against the computer, where you and 2 others go against the AI. There are 4 different difficulties: easy, medium, hard, and very hard, and a special 5th game mode is unlocked when you beat very hard mode. During these games, you and your team build up a meter by clearing lines and getting Tetrises. When this meter is full, you get a joint period where you and your friends' boards combine together into one large one, and you work together to clear as many lines as possible. The more lines you clear, the more damage you do to the AI until they reach the top and lose. However, the AI will fight back by filling up their meter. When theirs gets full, they deliver a blow to the players and makes inconveniences that make clearing lines more difficult for the players. So it's a back and forth battle to not get eliminated. If you do happen to get eliminated, you can be revived when your friends get Tetrises, or by pressing your rotate button at the same time the ring around your revive closes. This speeds up the process, allowing you to get back in quicker. Finally, if you're more competitive, there are 1v1 Tetris modes where you compete against another person and try to build them out of their board by making Tetrises on your own. The faster you can clear lines, the more overwhelmed you can make your opponent. It is the best of 3, and only in Tetris Effect can you use the new zone meter. This meter fills up as you clear lines, and when you use it, you want to clear as many lines as fast as possible. The more lines you clear, the more of a bonus you will get, allowing you to deal big damage to your opponent, making the win easier for you. So that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to say I'm by no means a Tetris professional or anything, but this was like the first Tetris game I've ever played, and now I play Tetris quite frequently because this game kind of like hooked me from the start, and I can guarantee it will like hook you as well. So whether you never played Tetris before or if you're looking to get back into it, I would highly recommend this game for sure. It's a beautiful game with an amazing soundtrack. Even if you're like bad at the start, you will see yourself get better and faster, and then it becomes hard to put down. One last thing before I go is after you complete the journey mode, you get a theater mode, which allows you to go through all the stages without the Tetris board in the middle and listen to the music and watch how the background changes throughout. So at the end of this video, I'm just going to show you my favorite ones from the journey, and I hope to see you in another video very soon.
There is no end in sight for us, nothing could measure the kind of strength inside our hearts. It's all connected. We're all together in this love. Don't you forget it.
Close your eyes so you see my vision. Unite the souls so there's no division. Look into the future, we see all seasons. Aiming for the top, but what's the reason? Hands to the sky and realize we're free. We become the legends we were meant to be.
Come follow me. I'll show you the side of the world, the places that you've never seen. Come follow me. What could you be afraid